Good morning. This is Kelly A.G. and I hope you can join me live, but if not, you can always watch the replay. And I'm going to reach over here to my computer to refresh my page. I just want to make sure I'm set up okay. Let's see. And then I'm actually live. So if you're joining me, please say hello. And sorry, my arms are in the way. Here we are. So let's see. Good. All right. Today I was kind of lazy and didn't set up my normal table, but I thought this is kind of a quick and easy little class. So hopefully you don't mind that I'm on my kitchen table. But anyways, what I'm working with today, and I'm so excited because, of course, you know I'm a coffee drinker, but it's Latte Love, and just an awesome set. I already got ink on here. But, so I kind of stamped these and I cut them out so you can kind of see. I didn't get tons of time to play with this, so I'm hoping that in the future I can do some more videos, or even if I do the projects and show them to you, okay? And then here's all the dies, which I'm going to kind of show you here in a minute, that I cut everything out. Okay, but I want to show you this paper. The paper itself is awesome. Of course, you know, it's double-sided, so I'm going to show you and I only used kind of the one paper. I don't know why. Well, I used a couple actually, but when I do my projects, I think they showcase better when you're using like just one color and stuff, but there's so many different papers to use that I probably should have used a few more. So this is the one side, like with all the coffee, the browns, the splatters, everything. And this one's got, I think it's a little bit of the petal pink in it, so that would be really cool. I should have made a card using that. But on this side, I love this side too, with the little hearts, like, you know, how they put in the coffee with the cream. And then this here, hi Donna, thanks for joining me. But I love these cups. So I'm telling you right now, if you go to order this, order at least 2 to 3 packs of paper, because you seriously will want them. And then this is cool. This is, I think, with the Calypso Coral, and it looks like the Lemon Lolly. But also, I use this a lot. Now, there is the stamps to do some of this. So you can do this design, the heart, the cup, of course. And then we got the die to cut them out. But I did use these. I quick and easy, if that's what you're looking for. And then this paper. I've already used up one whole sheet of paper, so I started on my second one. But with the sayings, it says, hello there, let's catch up. Thanks so much. You're the best part of my day, and this one's on me. So I think if you wanted to do like a little gift card holder, this would be perfect. This one's on me, you know, and put your little coffee from a coffee shop, the gift card in there. But, so with the stamps, you can do some coffee beans, some splatters, and like what I did is I inked it, and most of mine I stamped off and did the second generation, but you could do, you know, both. The little circles, the coffee stain from your cup, the inside of these cups, and plus it cuts it out, the little steam, and of course the spoon. And then like, see here I stamped one cup, and then I stamped like a little ring in there. And then the little designs. So kind of I stamped everything, and then I cut it out. Now this coffee pot, I don't know, the handle was a trick, but the handle actually goes on this way, so it looks like a handle. I kept putting it like I wanted to flip it over. I know it's because I'm right-handed or what. And then the coffee press. So I just basically used espresso and white to cut these out. But of course, if you cut them out of other paper, like crumb, you know, the crumb cake, whatever, depends on what you would like your coffee to look like. But so this is actually, you can put a little thing, you can't see it, but it shows like as if there would be coffee in there. So really awesome. And I know there's lots to do with this, so it's just a matter of finding time to play. So, and then the ribbon, this ribbon is really stiff. It almost was kind of hard to tie a bow, and I had to keep turning like the ribbon because I wanted the dots to show. Oh, right here, I had this the right way. I wanted the dots to all show, so as I was tying it, I kept twisting it, but it's really stiff. So what I found, this is one like our white ribbon where you can actually cut it and kind of tear it apart. So then you could make it like use it. It's thicker than twine, much thicker and like stiffer. But I would probably keep it where you do like the two, so the little dots are on it, and then you can tie your little bow with it. But it's really cute. So, okay, just there's an example for that. And then I think these are on back order, the embellishments, the swirl dots, but they're worth being patient for. They're really cute. So, you know, things go in back order and it's okay. You can always get it later. But I really want to do this for my class next month, but you know, I got to see what or when those dots are going to come back in. So, okay, so there's that. Just ideas. I kind of should have done this in color. Now these you can color with your blends, or like if you stamp this in like the early espresso on crumb cake, and then die cut it out to add into your little cup. And then I was going to show you this one. I actually cut this out, these little ovals, and I must have picked them up and threw them away because I had to recut them. But they're actually the little ovals that go inside these little cups. Now, I did not use these little cups, and they're cute as can be too. So I will play around more with this, okay? So the cards that I'm doing today, the first one is kind of a fun fold. Real simple, actually. And so we'll work on that. And then the second one is just a thanks so much. You're the best part of my day. And you can also throw in a little gift card here, or just let someone know you're thinking about them. And then the third one is just a little box that I had made. And I don't know why, but I don't know if I might have scored that wrong. Maybe that should have been down. Yeah, it seems like I got one, like I got this off a little bit. Maybe I scored it wrong, or I didn't cut my paper wrong. After I did it, I didn't notice that till just now. But anyways, it's supposed to be even like this. But you could do a couple Keurig cups in here. We don't have our Keurig anymore, so I don't have any more cups. But I believe like 2 cups would fit in here, some candy, a gift card. But it's just the overall cute little box, okay? So we are going to do these 3 projects, and I kind of got a few things ready here. So what I'm starting out with, this is a 4 1/4 by 11, and I actually scored it at 1.5 inches and 5.5. So we're going to crease this well. You want to work this so it kind of soft. And sometimes I like to go back and forth on these creases because it, I don't know, it breaks it down a little bit better. And then I'll go over it again, especially for this card. Okay, so that's how that looks, just to give you an idea, okay? So the next piece I have is, this is Lost Lagoon. So I have another piece of Lost Lagoon that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then I got a piece of designer paper that is 4 by 4. And I got 2 pieces of designer paper that will match, and this is 2 by 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started on gluing. So I'll show you what I do here, and it's real simple. And it's actually just kind of a nice little card, something a little bit different. So we're going to put one piece on here, and you're going to go kind of to the edge, leave a little border, so it looks nice and neat. And hopefully I don't get too much glue. I got a new glue on here, so. And then the other one we're going to put on the inside, and that is going to go right here. So you either kind of want to have, your paper doesn't have to match exactly, but you want it to, like, I would think I'd want my stripes going the same way, because otherwise it might be kind of busy going the other way. Okay, so then you're going to put your 4x4 piece of designer paper on your cardstock here. And it doesn't matter how you put it on, because it's squares, okay? But what will matter is your next step. So this piece, what we're going to do is add glue on here, just this little flap, and then you're going to lay this down and kind of center it, okay? That's all you're going to do for that. Kind of like really easy. You want to put enough glue on, but not so it's squirting all over. And I just kind of find it easier to, there's about a 1/2 inch on each side, okay? And then just push it down really good, give it a second to dry. Okay, and then see how that opens up? Pretty cool. All right. So on here, I'm just going to put this here. So what I did with this is I got my early espresso out. But I think what I'm going to do is do my, I'm going to do my early espresso first. So what I'm going to be doing is inking up and stamping off. So I got to do the inside too. I did a couple on the inside. So this is the deckled circle dies and the scallop, the contour scallop dies, I think it is, or scallop contour dies, one or the other. So what I'm going to do is ink this up, stamp off once, and then kind of go like that. Oops, I didn't do a very good job there. So you just kind of want to turn it a little bit too, so you're getting different splatters. Doesn't have to be anything particular, because a lot of it's going to be covered up anyways. You just want to like leave a little bit of room, so you want it light enough so you can see your, and I'm just going to do this twice. Probably should have switched that around a little bit, but. And then we're going to stamp the hello there. So you got enough room if you like need to stamp a little higher. You can. Let me just see how that. Okay. And with the clear, the photopolymer stamps, what I like to do is kind of hold them on your paper for a while to let that ink absorb in there, because if you go pick up right away, sometimes it doesn't like get all the ink off the stamp. So this one, it says this one's on me, and I had stamped it to the bottom. I don't even know what possessed me to do that, but I'm going to stamp it up in the middle. And then I did some beans. Gotta be careful because I got ink all over my block. I don't know why I didn't get a smaller block for that, but it'll be fine. Okay. And I will do the coffee beans. I wasn't going to, but I think I will. So with the cutting out those little cups on the paper, I'm going to do these. I'll do them here in the corner. Let's see, let's just stamp. I always like to stamp a few off because then it looks like it's, I don't know, meant to be or whatever. But with these, see, like I kind of am, I don't know, I hate to waste paper. So when you get like, say, this cup, go ahead and cut it out anyways, because actually what I did, this cup here was cut like that, and you can kind of disguise it and put the other one over it. So you hate to kind of waste that. So I would suggest just go ahead and, you know, cutting it out. And so this one I may have to rearrange a little bit different because, let's see, maybe we'll go like that on our circle because there's a little edge here. But all right, let me find my glue. So I did not pop this up, I just glued it down because I am going to pop one of the cups up. Yeah, I really like this too. Of course, I drink coffee all day long, probably way too much. I've been trying to cut down a tad. So, but in this, because now you could add a piece of white here, but I like the little scallop rectangle just because it kind of just is a little softer. The key you want to do though is remember to put it far enough over so when you close this you don't see it. You don't want it sticking out here, okay? All right, so let's glue this one down first. And it doesn't matter how your splotches are because you're, like I said, going to be covering some of them up anyways. And then we'll go just like that. Boy, I don't know. Easter is coming so fast this year. I'm not ready at all. I never am, but I really seem behind this year, even more so. So let's put that like that, okay? So then I wanted a little ribbon on here, but put it over here on this one. So do I want to do it here? I'll do that maybe there, and then I can put some embellishments on the other side. Okay, so my embellishments. Super, super cute. I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope it gives you some ideas, a little different fold. And let's put that there. So what do you think of the first card? Hope you guys like it. Really cute. So, okay. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is simple too, just an easy card, but fun. What I did is I have my Lost Lagoon, and I have it 5.5 by 8.5. Scored it at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of white that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to layer that, but I'm going to work with this piece first. This is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and I embossed it with the brick embossing folder. So I'm just going to layer that on, but I'm going to stamp it first before I do anything. So I'm just going to set this aside for a minute and hope I don't lose it. So I'm good for that. So I'm going to work with my Early Espresso, and I'm going to be kind of doing the same thing. I'm going to ink, and I'm going to do the second generation because I don't want it too dark. I mean, I don't think it would matter, but I just want the background kind of softened. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp or ink and then stamp off, and then I'll do that several times. And then I'll do the splatters too. Let's see, I kind of want that a little bit different. There's really no right or wrong. So I even stamped the second and third up there. And then what you don't have, like to fill in, you can go ahead and do your splatters. And some of it's going to be covered up, so it doesn't matter. So you don't need to go too crazy. Just kind of going off the paper a little bit. Okay, and then I'll do one there. And maybe we'll get part of it there. There, I think that's more than enough, okay? Oh, let me get my little sheet of paper. I'm going to do the Think So Much. And hopefully I can get it stamped on there. Without getting my head in the way. Okay. Pretty good. Not bad. And then on the inside, it just says you're the best part of the day. So we will go ahead and stamp that right away. And I don't even have my mat under here, so let's hope that just continues stamping really good for me. Sometimes if I have a real nice hard surface, I don't have any problem stamping with the photopolymer, but if you do, it's good to use your little mat thing. I must have something in the center there. I'll have to clean that off, but okay, so I'm just going to do a couple more little splatters. Let's see. Usually like to do 3, so there. Okay, that is good. All right, we will go ahead and start this. I'm going to still work with this because I have a piece that is same paper that is 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4, I think. So I have just a little bit to cut off. Hi, Cheryl. I'm glad you're joining me today. So nice out. I want to just be outside working, but I know it's kind of early yet. But we really need to rake. We've had a lot of branches come down, and of course we got 2 dogs and the neighbor's dogs and everyone else's dogs that come over here. So I like to just rake the whole yard probably 2-3 times a year. So, but anywho, okay. So now we'll add the brick paper down, the embossed brick. Now you don't have to add it onto this extra white sheet, but for some reason I like how it looks. It looks finished to me. If you don't want to use that much cardstock, or if you're mailing this, you can always eliminate this one. But if you don't mind, then go ahead and put it on there. Oh, so tomorrow it's supposed to be nice again. They're calling for rain up here, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. But tomorrow, of course, I have to go into work, so it's supposed to be nice. But maybe I'll get lucky and today will be nice too. Love when the sun's out. Okay, so there's that. And the Think So Much, I'm going to just cut that on an angle. And leave a little bit there. I always cut extra because I'm sure to mess up. So we're going to go ahead and I am going to actually pop all of them up. So let's, and the Think So Much. So that's another thing. If you don't want all this popped up because you're mailing it, just glue it down. All I mail is kind of bigger packages, and it seems like they cost a lot. So, okay. We'll get this on. You kind of got to leave enough room for all your cups. And you can put these any way you want. I just kind of tried to spread them out a little bit. And the most you can. I got glue on my fingers so everything's sticking to me. So we'll go there. And then that one should fit there good. I love the paper that is behind this too. So I did make baklava. Todd asked me to make some for his work to take tomorrow. Someone was, I think, quitting, but I think he's been kind of telling him that I was going to make it. So I made that this morning. I'm going to make some cabbage rolls after I get done with my live. And a gal at work, his work, she wants to make tamales together sometimes. So I thought, oh, that'd be fun. But I told her, oh, I make cabbage rolls, guonki. And of course, I don't know, she's Mexican, so I'm not sure she would know what guonkis are. But so I told her I'd make some and send them with Todd to work. But they're kind of getting spoiled. But okay, so the thanks so much I had popped up too. And I'm just going to put it just kind of slightly under that. I'm going to add a glue dot. I tied 3 of these little twine pieces together. And I really like how that looks. Just add that with a glue dot. And try not to cover your thing. Oh, my Mitchie is making noises. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He must be dreaming. Oh, I don't know how long he's going to keep kicking, but he has more energy some days than I do. He's so funny. Just when you think he's, you know, the dog must be like 19 years old, but he's still with us. So, okay, so there you go. There's the second card. Mitchie, okay? Yeah, I think he's just dreaming. All right, so that's the second card. So let's do the little box. This is fun. I'm going to get out my trimmer because I figured I'd do the scoring with you. And hopefully I got that right. I don't know. I'm starting to doubt myself, but I may have to... Oh, let's see. Let me see my measurements. Should be an inch. I don't know why. I might have done that wrong. So anyways, this is 9 1/4 by 7. And I am going to score on the 7-inch side at 1 3/4 on both sides. Okay. Get my cutting blade. So this is 1 3/4 inches. And I'm just going to flip it over and do the same. So the size of the box is 9 1/4 or the cardstock by 7. Okay, so you're gonna score it at 1 3/4 inches on both sides. Then I'm going to move my inks out of the way there. So I'm going to score it on the 9 1/4 inch side at 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 3/4. 5 1/2, and 7 1/4, and 8 1/4. So let's see if I did that right. Got an inch here because it's scored basically the same. So I don't know what I did wrong. Oh well. As long as it all works out, right? So let's see what I got. Get the rest of my stuff here. So you will have designer series paper, 2 of them, that will be 3/4 inch by 3 1/4, and then one piece that is 1 1/2 inch by 3 1/4. Okay. So what you're going to do? Let me just go ahead and kind of hold this. Although I found it kind of easier to cut without, but it's easier to show you. So we're just going to crease all them. This is really simple to make. So what you're going to cut out, there'll be your 1-inch score line and your 2-inch on all 4 corners. So you're actually just going to cut them out. And take your time, because if you do a nice, neat job, then it pays off. Sometimes we're all in a hurry to cut that off, and you want to cut nice on the lines. So I used Lost Lagoon for this. I haven't used that Lost Lagoon in a while, and I love this color. It's one of my favorites. Now next week I will not be having a Facebook Live because I'm going down by my daughter's, and then I'm going away for the weekend to a little retreat thing. So I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully in 2 weeks I'll be back, but okay, so you got these 3 tabs here left, right? So I'm just cutting up to that score line. And then what we're going to do, fold these up, okay, on both sides. And you're just going to, this tab here, you're just going to take down about halfway. And then you're going to just slightly angle them. You don't need to do a lot, just to get that bulk out of there. Same with this side. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. All right, so that's what we have, okay? I'm going to bring this out. So this should fold up. You're going to bring these in, glue them, this, and then this will be, yeah, I don't know. I must have scored my other one wrong because this one's fine. I was kind of in a hurry because I was trying to get done before Todd got home from work. But anyways, what I'm going to do, you don't have to, but I'm going to round these corners, okay? Still got my old trio punch, and it works great, so I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to just round them. Like I said, you don't have to if you don't have a corner rounder, but it just gives it a little softer look. And then we'll have to do that on one of the papers. Okay, so we will do that only on one side of the paper. So I'm just going to stick it in there. Okay, so we got that. So let's put our box together and then we will decorate it, okay? So we're going to put glue. Let me just... I didn't crease these real hard, but I'm going to get a nice good crease in there. I just think it's so much easier to work with when you do that. And there we go. Okay. So we will put glue on these center tabs, and you can use score tape, whatever you want to use. And then you're going to bring this up, and I'd like to kind of hold it right on the table. This way then I got it nice and square, okay? Hopefully that makes sense, but your bottom will be nice and tight. You got to kind of hold it there for a second, and then I'll do the other side. And then I'm going to put some glue right here on these because they will go back. It's like I never put enough glue on the very corners. I don't know why. So I'm going to put this, I don't know why that one's so curved, but I'm going to kind of keep it right down to the table so it's stays that way, and then hold it for a second till it dries good. Same with this side. And this way that it's nice and tight and square. I think that was the last time I did a box, but I got it off just a little bit, and it was like, oh, it was kind of maddening. But there, I have it right. So I really don't know what I did. But anywho, so what I use, and this is kind of funny, but I was digging through all my stuff trying to, I have retired like ribbon, embellishments that I've had for a while, but I had found, I don't even know what bag, this is the, it says designer buttons, this ain't even the right bag, but you guys remember, if anyone remembers these little hangers that we had from Stampin' Up? Oh my God, I loved them. I made dressers with baby clothes hanging, and like, you know, for someone having a baby, just thought it was so cute. But I also had these clips. I know that they're from Stampin' Up, and I know they're no longer available, but I'm going to use them anyways, or you could use this paper clip. Okay, this one's kind of big, so that's why I didn't want it. But I'm going to use this little clip because it's perfect. But I'm going to glue my stuff on first. So this piece that I rounded this is going to go right up here. And if you want this more like covered, you could actually do 7/8 of an inch instead of 3/4. But I think the 3/4 is fine. I think it fills it in enough that... Okay, so you got a strip there, and you could do both sides, but I just did the front, and then you got a strip here. So here again, make sure all your lines are going the same way. And the front there. Oops, moved on me a little bit. There we go. Put that down. Some ways it's nice to use glue, but also it does wiggle on you. All right, I think that's good. So I'm going to put this on here. Nope, let me push that down more. I should have probably... Make sure it's on there good because it wants to, there we go. Okay, so we got that we're working with. These are from the stitched framelits, I think. This I just fussy cut out, and I'm going to use the Early Espresso, and it says, you're the best part of my day. So that's where you could give them a little gift, and hopefully they have a good day, right? And I just did it off to the side. So since you'd be giving this to somebody, it doesn't matter if you pop everything up. Okay. So we're just going to kind of hang that off to the side a little bit. I must have like a little hair or something on my stamp. I got to scrub that off because it's leaving a little mark on there. So here, I just want to actually put the dimensionals right here. So it'll stick to that even to my little cup. Like that. Let's see, we will add let's do the, kind of the peachy. I did like a vanilla before, so we'll do that. And, oh, I know, because I had tied this bow, what do you guys like better? Do you like this? To me, this looks too big, but I guess it would work. What do you think? I like the smaller one myself. What do you guys think? Do you want the bigger bow on there or the thinner one? I almost think the one's too big, but any ideas, thoughts? What do you think? Does that look too big? I know, I'll try it. I'll try it and I can always take it off, right? And then you can see what it actually looks like. So we'll put that right there. All right. What do you guys think? Which bow do you like better? Do you like the big, thick one or the smaller one? Yeah, I kind of like the smaller one too, Donna. So, I don't know. All right. Well, we'll leave it on there for a second, and I can always take it off and put the smaller one on there. So, but hopefully this gives you some ideas to play if you already haven't played. Hopefully I get time to make some more because I want to use the other paper as well. So there is my cards for today. You like the smaller? Oh, okay. Oh, well, thank you, Nancy. Yeah, it's good. You should come make cards with me sometime, and I know you're busy, but anywho, so yes, if you place your order of 30, or yeah, let's see, what am I doing? I can't think, it's been so long since I did a Facebook Live, but if you do place an order of, I think it was $40 or more, I will send you the product to make this. You will need your own stamp sets, but there isn't that much that's actually stamped, so you could use whatever, but you get, you know, the little coffee cups and everything done. But anyways, so you'd have to place your order by Sunday night, and I probably got to get a new host code, so I'm going to do that, and I will post what my host code will be, okay? If you have any questions, please check out the online exclusives. They're adding all the time. Some things are on back order, but be patient. But they're adding new kits. They're adding stuff all the time. So I will probably, when I send out this email, will send a link just to the online exclusives as well, okay? All right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Hard to believe that it's going to be the weekend again. And then I will see you hopefully in 2 weeks, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.